There are plenty of things that would tick me off. For example, as a Floridian, I have come to find Taurus the curse of the Gulf. So as with drivers that randomly stop in the middle of the street to take a picture of the Welcome to Walt Disney World sign that clearly has 14 other signs stating to not stop. Please. There are also some days where the love bug population is a little too high for my pleasure, and the sun's shining streams are a little too gray. Sometimes I would like to spend the whole night reading, but then the morning would like to prove that mistake by starting at 5, and that ticks me off. I love playing with my dog, but oh, does it become cumbersome when I shout the name Kitty with all of my might, and a few notes come after, whistling with fright, as this calls the beast with no species in sight. Her name is what? Isn't that ridiculous? I didn't choose the name. The name chose her. This also stands true for MK, Memk, Mary K, Mary. 13 years I have been sassed by administration. Are you sure that's not your middle name? Yes, I'm positive, and even more positive, that it rustles my feathers. But there's a few things I'm so-so. I don't quite understand relationships, or why someone would give up what they valued most, like dreams, dignity, the ability to think for oneself, or why my mom feels the need to have 16 Christmas trees spread throughout the house, or why the refrigerator honks at me when I leave the door open for a little bit too long because I struggle uncapping the pickle jar sometimes, which is perplexing because the little gherkins make me gag. Another thing is in band when all the freshmen skedaddled to the front of the fruit break line when it's 102 outside, and I've had the unfortunate markings of those bad tan lines for some time. Didn't I earn the right to skip the line? I hate the smell of smoke. Simple as that. I can feel every alveoli shrivel and scream as it enters my lungs. Another thing that makes my whole body feel like that is when something is repeated, and repeated, and repeated, and repeated, until the point has lost all meaning and the person speaking didn't even realize that it could have very easily been said just once. Isn't that annoying? But then there's the other hand, where your body turns you into a shrew who doesn't understand the meaning of anything. Your ability to read lips is as lost as your hearing, and your social anxiety forces you to say yes, when you really need to say, I'm nodding because I don't want to seem like an idiot, but your bow tie looks nice, and oh, look, a bird, wow, that pizza slice looks delicious. And ADD makes life more fun, but also delirious. It ticks me off when people don't have passions or expectations, for life is so much to offer, and if you don't grab it by the stirrups, it'll ride off without you. It ticks me off that things ticks me off, but that's life, and if you don't participate in the ups or the downs, then there's no point in living, and you'd be just as lost as a tourist at Disney on Christmas Day. And missing all the joy and thrill of life would indubitably tick me off.